छन् र बाँकी कहाँ सबै छन् जाति यहाँ कोही छन् र बाँकी कहाँ सबै छन् जाति यहाँ गरेका मिली सबै एउटै हो सबको रहर बनाऊ यो हाम्रो सहर एउटै हो सबको रहर।
नमस्ते, यस मकालु टेलिभिजनबाट प्रसारण हुने दूरशिक्षा कार्यक्रममा आज म प्रकाश झा तपाईहरु सामुन्ने फेरि पनि विज्ञान विषयको म्याटर च्याप्टर लिएर उपस्थित भएको छु। हामीले गएको क्लासमा म्याटर यानी पदार्थको विषयमा पढेका थियौं। एकचोटि हामीले पढेको कुरालाई फेरि दोहोर्याउन चाहन्छु म। म्याटर, a matter is anything that has mass and it takes up space or has volume. For an example, water, air, wood, plastic, metals, non-metals, gas, etc. तो मैले गएको क्लासमा मेटर यानी पदार्थको विषयमा एक्सप्लेन गरिसकेको थिएँ। अब I also explained about the physical properties of matter. Matter का physical properties हरुको बारेमा पनि मैले कुरा गरेको थिएँ, जसमध्ये matter को दुईटा property रहेको छ। All matters have a definite mass and the second property is matter has a fixed volume. त्यस्तै हामीले states of matter को बारेमा पढेका थियौं and matter has three states that are solid, liquid and gas. Of course, there is another state of matter also that is called plasma. Now, after that we studied about the differences between these three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases. Now, let's study about some more new topic that is related with the matter. That is change of state of matter. Matter can be changed from one state to another state. So, on screen you can see the definition of change of state of matter. That is the mode of changing of matter from one state of matter into another state and back to the former or original state is called interconversion or change in the state of matter. Matter लाई हामीले एउटा स्टेटबाट अर्को स्टेटमा चेन्ज गर्न सक्छौं र फेरि पुनः we can change its original state back to its original state. यसलाई हामीले change of state of matter भन्छौं. Now, according to the different modes of change of state of matter, we can classify the change of state of matter into 5 points that are melting, boiling, freezing, condensation and sublimation. There are 5 modes of change of states of matter. Again I repeat: melting, boiling, freezing, condensation and sublimation. Now let's study each and every points of conversion of matter. First, melting. The conversion of any solid substances into liquid substances is called melting, and the temperature that is needed to converge to melt one state of matter into another state, means to melt a solid state of matter into liquid state, is called the melting temperature. Next one is boiling. The conversion of any solid substances into liquid state is called boiling. Or we can also say that the conversion of solid state of matter into vapor state is called boiling. Dear student, do you know what is the boiling temperature of water? Yes, it is 100 degrees Celsius. When water starts boiling, it boils at the temperature of 100 degree Celsius. Next one is freezing. The conversion of any liquid into solid is called freezing conversion of matter. Means when any liquid state of matter gets frozen into solid state, then we call the conversion of matter as freezing. Do you know, student, what is the freezing point of water? Yes, of course, it is 0 degree Celsius. When water gets temperature of 0 degree Celsius, when we keep water at 0 degree Celsius, it gets converted into, it changes into solid state that we call ice at 0 degree Celsius. Now, next one conversion is condensation. The process at which water vapor changes into liquid water is called condensation. And the last conversion of matter is sublimation. The conversion of solid state of matter like dry ice or iodine into gas is called sublimation. You know, dry ice, when carbon dioxide is in solid state of matter, and when we try to melt dry ice, when we will heat dry ice or solid state of carbon dioxide, it does not changes into liquid state. Directly it gets changed into vapor state or gaseous state, that is called sublimation. So there are 5 changes of matter. Now let's go on the next topic about elements and compound. Let's study about element. Elements are those substances that consist of its own type of atom. They are the purest substance and cannot be broken into any simpler substances. So elements are the purest substance present on this earth. And do you know, students, till now there are 118 elements discovered till now. Out of them 92 are natural elements and rest other are artificial elements. And these elements exist into any state. Those elements can be existed into solid state, liquid state or gaseous state. Now, dear student, can you name some solid state of matter? Yes, like gold, iron. These are some solid state of matter. Likewise, there are some liquid state of matter. Some elements exist in liquid state and some elements exist in gaseous state. Now, all those elements are further divided into 3 groups. We can divide all those 118 elements into three groups. They are metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Again I repeat, out of these 118 elements, we can divide those 118 elements into three groups. They are metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Now, let's study about compound. A compound is a substance which is produced by the union of two or more elements in a fixed proportion by their number or weight. Means when we combine two or more elements together in their fixed proportion, either by weight or by number, then the newly formed substance is called compound. So, I hope you understood about elements and compound. Now, let's study about mixture. A mixture is an impure substance which is made by mixing two or more substances in any ratio. Remember the difference between a compound and a mixture. When we mix two or more than two types of elements in a fixed proportion, then the newly formed substance is called compound. Whereas, if we mix two or more than two substances in any ratio, then the newly formed substance is called mixture. Mishran. In Nepali, it is called mishran. Now, let's study about the types of mixture. There are two types of mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. How many types of mixtures? Two types: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Now, let's study what is homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture: those mixtures in which all substances are distributed throughout are called homogeneous mixture. Means, in homogeneous mixture, the solute gets completely dissolved in solvent. Remember, I talked about two words right now: solute and solvent. Solute means those substances that gets dissolved, and solvent means those substances that dissolves other substances in it. For an example, sugar plus water. On the screen you can see that there is example of homogeneous mixture, that is sugar plus water. We call sugar solution. In sugar solution, sugar gets dissolved in water. Here, sugar is a solute and water is a solvent. Here, sugar gets completely dissolved in water, and you can't see the sugar substance, particles of sugar, with your naked eye in sugar solution. It gets completely dissolved in water. So, the mixture of sugar and water is called homogeneous mixture. Now, let's go on the next type of mixture, that is heterogeneous mixture. Those mixtures in which dissimilar substances mixed but not uniformly distributed and their components can be seen separate are called heterogeneous mixture. Means, in heterogeneous mixture, one substance do not get completely dissolved in another substance. There is solute also, there is solvent also, but solute does not get completely dissolved in solvent. We can see solute particles with our naked eye. Such mixture is called heterogeneous mixture. For an example, sand and water. In the mixture of sand and water, try to mix sand with water. What you will see? You will see that sand particles do not get completely dissolved in water. We can see the particles of sand clearly with our naked eye. Such mixture is called heterogeneous mixture. So, how many types of mixtures are there? Two types of mixtures. Again, I repeat, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So, dear student, right now in this chapter matter, we studied about matter. On our screen, I repeat all the definitions of matter that are: first, the definition of matter. You can see over there, a matter is anything that has mass and it takes up space or has volume. Secondly, we studied about physical properties of matter. Two physical properties of matter. First, all matter have a definite mass. Second, matter has a fixed volume. Then after, we studied about the state of matter. Three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Dear student, can you tell me which state of matter has fixed volume? Of course, solid state of matter has fixed volume. Second, liquid state of matter. Liquid state of matter has definite volume but don't has a definite shape and size. And the third state of matter, gas. A gaseous state of matter has neither any definite shape nor has any definite volume. Example: air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. So, there are three states of matter. Then after, we studied about the comparison between these three states of matter, means the comparison between solid, liquid, and gases. Now, on your screen, please see over there, you can see there are different points of comparison. Now, looking on your screen, can you say which state of matter has more intermolecular space? Yes, gas. Gas state of matter has very large intermolecular space. That is why gas state of matter can get diffused in air. They get mixed with air. Regarding this comparison, can you say which state of matter has very high density? Yes, solid state. Solid state of matter has very high density because their molecules are very closely packed. They don't move freely. So, there are many differences between solid, liquid, and gaseous state of matter. After that, I explained you about the change of state of matter, means the matter in one state can be changed into another state. That is called the change of state of matter. Now, there are 5 modes of change of state of matter. They are melting, boiling, freezing, condensation, and sublimation. Melting means change of solid state of matter into liquid state. पग्लिनु भन्छौँ नि हामीले, जब हामीले कुनै solid state of matter लाई हिट गर्छौँ त्यो लिक्विड मा चेन्ज हुन्छ, जसलाई हामीले के भन्छौँ मेल्टिङ. त्यस्तै boiling, when we heat any liquid state of matter, it gets changed into vapor state. It is called boiling. And I told what is the boiling temperature of water. Of course, it is 100 degree Celsius. Now, freezing means when a solid state, means when a liquid state of matter gets freezed or changed into solid state, it is called freezing. Next one is condensation, the process at which water vapor or gaseous state of matter changes into liquid state. It is called condensation. And finally, we studied about sublimation, means conversion of solid state of matter into gaseous state, directly into gaseous state, is called sublimation. And those matter that changes from solid state to gaseous state is called sublime substances. Then we studied about elements and compound, and I told that elements are the purest substance which cannot be broken into any simpler substances, and there are 118 elements discovered till now, and all those elements can be classified into 3 groups: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Out of these 3 states of matter, which state of matter conduct electricity? Yes, metals means out of these 3 state of elements, which state of element conduct electricity? Of course, metal. Metal state of element conduct electricity. Non-metals do not conduct electricity. Then we studied about compound. A compound is a substance which is produced by the union of 2 or more elements in a fixed proportion by their number or weight. And we studied about mixture, means the combination of 2 or more substances in any ratio. We call it mixture. And there are 2 types of mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. In homogeneous mixture, solute gets completely dissolved in solvent, and we can't see the solute particles with our naked eye. Whereas in heterogeneous mixture, the solute particles do not get completely dissolved in solvent, and we can see those particles with our naked eye. So, in this chapter, we studied about matter and its properties. I hope you all enjoyed this chapter, and next time we will come with other chapter, and after this our next teacher will explain you about next topic of class 7 science. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.